What is going on, everybody? Luke Shimona Hebrew and Spirit Z back in the house. We are backwards. I'm Shimona He is Spirit Z's.
Young Spirit.
The one, the only. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Friday. That means TFT online action is going to be going on with us here at Esports Arena. Super excited for another Friday. We've been knocking these out every week, and they've been a blast so far. So this week we're in it deep. We got a lot of our regulars back. You know, the Leaf Ericksons, the famous tourney account. They're all here, ready for some more TFT. They're jumping into game one right now already. We're gonna have a 3-round round number one, guys. So just remember that if you guys are into online tournaments and of course us, feel free to head over to matchuno.com/ESA. And you can sign up for all of our different online tournaments. Exclamation point, sign up and chat. We host in tournaments every single day of the week, 2 tournaments a day. Monday's League of Legends, Tuesday is Call of Duty, Wednesday Fortnite, Thursday Super Smash Bros., Friday TFT, Saturday tomorrow Free Gears 5 tournament going on, and of course Sunday another Fortnite and that Arena Duos. So make sure you guys sign up. We're rocking and rolling here. And then, of course, don't forget that as soon as Esports Arena is back and we're opening up, we're jumping right back into Series E. And if you guys haven't heard too much about Series E, please make sure you guys go check it out, esportsarena.com. We're super excited to kick off that amateur, that semi-professional league with Fortnite and Smash, guys. So without any further ado, I think we have our lobbies loading up here. So we're throwing over to Dirty Waters for game number 1 of the tournament, guys. So let's do it.
I got the beat maker though.
All right, Luke, what comp do you have to take it in this week's weekly Teamfight Tacky tournament?
Well, you know, we're in there. We're doing it. And I expect to see a lot of Dark Star.
Okay. What else? I know that Dark Star was really strong
Snipers, dude.
week.
Snipers.
Okay.
I think just any comp with Jin and Ash, we're gonna see a lot for sure. Cybernetic is insane, also. So I imagine most of our lobbies will have at least 2 or 3 sniper players, at least 2 cybernetic players, probably somebody trying to go brawler blaster, and somebody trying to go protector. And everybody else is the guys who tried to do one of those builds but fell off.
Gotcha. So cybernetics being more of like the riskier build right now, but do you think it's still stronger than like your sniper blaster build or sniper brawler blaster build, all those other builds? Pretty much cybernetics is still the best build if you end up getting all 6 pieces of the puzzle.
So best build in the game is definitely Mech Infiltrator.
Really?
Yeah, okay. It's for sure the best build in the game, right? But it can't support a lot of players because you need the 3 stars to really kind of like walk through, right? So with that being the best comp of the game, a lot of people are going to be trying to go that direction. However, it's similar to Cybernetics is kind of in the same boat where you need, like Aurelia. Like Aurelia's got to be probably the most contested unit in the whole game right now. Because like once you hit Aurelia, it's like, oh, okay, now I can go Cybernetics, right? So if you have like a couple people on the fence of whether or not they're going Cybernetics because they had the Cybernetic opening, which everybody does, then you kind of get into that situation where if you have 2 or 3 people running Aurelia and no one can find the 2-star, or one person finds the 2-star and the other 2 die, it's definitely hard. But yeah, no, chat's talking about it right now too. It's just it is a lot of a mental game. This set requires so much scouting, because like if you let's say I want to go protectors, right? Like, let's say I look around at this guy's got a great mech star, this guy's got a great mech star, this guy's good cybernetic, this guy's good cybernetic, this guy's got brawlers, this guy's got blasters, like whatever it is, and no one's going protectors, and it's like you should just go protectors because you're gonna top 4 with the hyper roll protectors if no one else is running it nowadays, and goes the same way with cybernetics. If no one else is going cybernetics, and those Aurelias are going to be uncontested and those echoes going to be uncontested, you hit them. But there's a lot of that going on for sure on the scouting front. So I imagine we'll see everybody who we see play today scout a decent amount.
I want to say we didn't see that much Mech Infiltrator last week, though, in our the later half of our tournament.
Yeah, like I said, it's very contested and it's very difficult and a little risky, right? Where if it gets off, it's the best in the game, free, no one's beating it. Like, I'm very confident in that piece that like it's the best, but at the same time, it is always going to be a risk if you're going to try to go for it, because of how contested that can be. And like, how easily, like if you're doing a comp, you can get stuck behind with like protectors or mech. But like, it's interesting with the different Nico verses, right? Because like if you're running Like medium legends, for example, you want to go a hyper roll build because you have more time to get online with that extra HP. Or you could even argue the same thing with the Nikos, where once you get to 1 off, you get 2 different instant 3 stars if you're 1 off, right? So which is a big deal if you're hyper rolling. So a lot of things like that are definitely the situations that you kind of have to think about. But
Yeah, I'm really interested if they add some more cool.
For universes, yeah, they said
Yeah,
that they're going to. They said by the end of the set there should be like, I don't remember what they said. I think they maybe said like 9 or 10 different ones.
that's super exciting. These are things that are pretty fresh.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think for me, it's one of my favorite parts about this set for sure is that every game, like like set 2, right? It was every game's a different element, and it was like nobody cares, Riot. Like nobody liked the damn element squares. Like get out of here. It didn't even feel fresh. It just was like annoying more than anything.
Like Riot did.
Yeah, but it's really interesting with like the Lilac Nebula is really cool with the 4-star start, and I honestly always do bad in Lilac Nebula because I always get a 4-star and then try to force that comp and I get annihilated. So
I love the Nico and the 4-star. Those are my 2 favorite. I don't like medium champions that much. I mean, having more health is like whatever, but
I like them all. I think they're all. I really like the medium legends because it allows you to play like way more eco heavy. It allows you to really just like build whatever comp, right? Like late game, everybody's level 9. By the way, shout out to the casters. This tourney might not have the best players, but it has the best production. Hell yeah! Thanks. Shout out to Blink to Dagger. Appreciate you. I think you're in the tournament streaming. I think so. We'll have to hit you up later. Oh, is that Mo6? You got a new Twitch account this week, do you? Do you there? Well, All right, let's talk about this game a little bit because I always try to just wait out, I guess, the early game, because there's never too much really going on there. But now that we are breaking into this mid game a little bit, or at least later in the mid game with this first carousel moving into Krugs, looks like we got a lot of familiar names in this set, right? Like It's Bolt did really, really well last week and the past weeks as well. So he's someone to keep an eye on. The Gertrog monster had a great showing week 1. Week 2 was a little bit weaker, but overall we know what he's capable of. So excited to see how he does this week. I know he's a fan favorite of our boy Spirits here.
Gotta love him, man. Gotta love him with that name,
It's true. And Slan's, Dirty Water, Marina K, and Connor Free are all players I've seen in our past events. None of them have placed, I don't believe, or too high. I know Marina K placed in top 8 in our first week, which is really cool. And I'm not sure about the others, but we're going to be seeing Dirty Waters. He has the Vanguards, right? Vanguard's a really early thing, easily to get 2 Vanguards in. If you can 2-star both 2 Vanguards with that 60 armor buff early game, it can really help carry you through to the later games. But you can see Dirty Water's already having that Rumble. He's starting to build items on it already. He's got the Titan Resolve on him already, as that's a great item for your mecha.
I think one of the things you said last week, if you get that tier 3 Rumble, level 3 Rumble, no one can beat that comp, right? You've never seen it lose?
I don't think I've ever seen 3-star Annie, 3-star Rumble, 2-star Fizz ever lose.
Okay. Fair enough.
Like straight up, it's just like, I don't know. It's like, what do you even really do? You know what I mean? Because it's such a, especially if you get like decent items on them, like a Warmogs or Titan's Resolve, whatever you end up putting on them. Like once you get them fully stacked, it's anarchy, dude. He just walks up, takes all the pressure. Some other comps like infiltrators and stuff, you can think like, oh well, infiltrators can jump in the back line though and get the squishy guys, right? But you play infiltrator with mech pilot anyway. So the infiltrators, like, you jump to their back line, but they don't care because their back line jumped to your back line. And now not only is your back line dying, but your infiltrators are attacking the mech pilot. Like it's just a little insane. But like I said, it's a risky build to go for.
Yeah, no, it's super strong. Like favorite items on your mechs, go. You can have 3 items.
GA, Ionic Spark, and Titan Resolver Warmogs.
Okay, I'm going with Sojins, Ginsu, and Guardian Angel.
You're a psycho.
I'm insane. He's gonna
All right,
ulti like
all
3
right.
times.
No, he's literally not gonna ulti 3 times. He's gonna be too weak and he's gonna get popped.
No way. He's got so much base stats from the level 3s. What do you mean?
All right, GG. Base stats, OP. So he's sitting here. He's sitting at 30 gold for Krugs, which is not too bad at all. He already has 1 Annie and 1 Rumble. Annie has a 2-star Kha'Zix, which necessarily isn't a great addition, but it's a nice mid-game unit where like it can hold items for you. It holds items really well. Like I like building GA or IE or those kind of items pretty early on Kha'Zix because it allows him to wow. He got so many units. It's just really good. It's pretty simple. It's not nothing too crazy. He just can utilize all AP and AD and defensive and offensive items. So EQSS on mech so it doesn't get Zephyr'd. Also, Titans is big value on it. Yeah, Titans I feel like is definitely huge. QSS is interesting. I haven't thought about that too
Doesn't get
much.
Zephyr. That might be some high tier gameplay.
No, it really is though. But I've also seen like 3-star. It was on Reddit. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but on Reddit I saw a fully 3-starred mech pilot solo an in-game comp. It was like literally like level 9 fully stacked cybernetics versus just mech pilot. No other units on the board. 3 units only, and the mech pilots killed everything. So like that alone makes it the best comp in the game in theory, right? Like if you can beat an in-game comp like by yourself without the rest of your like 3 out of 9 units, like it's broken.
All right, well now I'm gonna start running Max more.
Well, there you go. But that's the thing, right? Is if you try to force it, like you just start dropping a lot of games. So it's high risk, high reward type comp. But Dirty Waters did break 50 gold now. He's sitting up there pretty nice. He's just going to start pushing levels while he sits. No reason to kind of push it this turn as he wouldn't really have anything to do with it anyway. But regardless, he's just kind of sitting there up there on his win streak, trying not to lose. It's bolts popping off. We're doing a little scouting here. Cybernetic, Protector. There's one of our sniper players, Brawler Blaster. Star Guardian, we haven't talked about that too much. So Star Guardian's something to kind of touch on this week for sure because it's gained a lot of popularity.
Really? Did they buff it? How buffed was it? I mean, because I've seen
So
obviously you run it with Sork. I mean, Sorcerer and Star Guardian's the only thing that really realistically makes sense, right? I mean,
yeah, well, the Star Guardians are it's interesting because you get a lot of stuff with the Star Guardians, right? Like Soraka, Star Guardian, but she's also Mystic, so it's pretty easy to have Mystic while you're running Star Guardian. And you also have Poppy, who's a Vanguard, so you can easily add another Vanguard in to the equation. Now you have like a good front line as well, and that Vanguard could even be a Wukong, who could in theory then come with some kind of like Chrono element to it or whatever it is. So there's a lot that you can do with that. And then of course, if you can turn like let's say like a Vel'Koz, right, into a Star Guardian, and you're running 6 Star Guardian, you don't necessarily need as many mana items on Vel'Koz because of how much mana production there is from just running Star Guardian by itself as a whole. So I'd like to see him build the GA here. I don't see why he's not building the GA because he's got the mech pilot up online, so he already has the Titan's Resolve on it also. So the GA would just be insane because it would retain the stacks.
Put on the Rumble.
Yeah.
Rumble? Yeah. Okay.
I like stacking either one or both. I think Rumble's a little bit better of a stack, to be honest. I've stacked Annie a lot, and I always feel like Rumble clutches more often than Annie does. But yeah, also I feel like I 3-star Annie more than I 3-star Rumble, so it's kind of a mix. Fizz in 2 rolls, yeah, it must be nice. The main thing that was buffed with Star Guardian was that Rebel was nerfed. Yep, absolutely. But also so Zoe and Soraka got small buffs, but it wasn't anything really that noticeable. But yeah, the biggest thing, like the thing of the last patch is there wasn't that many changes, right? Like Darkstar got the change, and outside of Darkstar and a couple random units that got like micro buffs, it's really just the fact that they nerfed 5-cost units. And that just changed the whole game, where it made everything a lot more balanced because it just with the 5-cost unit meta just made it so nothing you did early and mid game mattered because you're gonna get one shot anyway. So like if you have like by the time you get to like late mid game or early late game, and this dude gets his first Gangplank with a GA and it walks in and ult and one shot all 6 of your Sork's backline instantly, you know, it demoralizes people from playing sorcerers a little bit, you know. But that's just me. Syndra 3-star is basically Veigar 3-star. Yep, totally agree. Syndra 3-star is insane. Like you just stack her with items and she just one shots. Actually, I think she arguably might be a little bit better, right? Like she can kill more than one unit with one ability. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing with selling the. He's definitely going mech pilot here. He has like the pieces, but somehow he I don't know. I don't know, Shane. I don't know why you would sell
Sell what?
your second rumble. He sold his second rumble for econ.
Oh no, that's terrible.
But, well, there he picked up another one.
He would have gotten a level 2 rumble though. I mean,
yeah. So it's interesting. Like at level 6, you do have that 35% chance on both sides, which is pretty nice. Obviously, I feel like in this situation, I mean, 2 and 3 stars is what he wants the most. So I guess you sit on 6 for a little while. I don't think there's any reason to push. If you push 7, you have a low chance, but a chance to get Echo, or GP, which are both units that you could run in this comp. Seems like Marina K is also going mechs here. 2 Syndras or Syndra 3-star. What is the best? They use each other's balls, so crazy stacking. Star Guardian trait, but 3 stars crazy as well. Hard to fit 2 Syndras. Yeah, I agree. I also think it's kind of hard to fit 2 Syndra item wise, right? Because I feel like what makes Syndra best, obviously, is her like item stacking that you can do on her. So like having 2 Syndras, I feel like is a little bit more difficult than just having the one, especially with the Star Guardian build where there's so many things that you want to fit in.
Decided to hold that sword to make IE on Shaco, so that's why I didn't go with the GA.
Yeah, I guess so. You push 7 after Kaisa Annie 3-star. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that normally, but he's not really hyper rolling it that much. Like so. But we'll see. We'll see if he can hit it. Decent gold on a little bit of a lose streak here. And we also have Connor for Real's feed. I know that, and he's on fire up there. So maybe we'll jump off of Dirty Waters here a little in just a second, and jump over to Connor for Real and just kind of get some more scouting going on. I think we have a pretty good grasp of what our boy Dirty Waters here is doing, and he's starting to hyper roll pretty hard. And he's hitting quite a few things. He's pretty close to that Kaisa. Definitely close to that Kaisa here. And Gurtrog Monster looks like he's running kind of a protector style build, which is pretty cool. He definitely throws the needlessly large rod on the Kaisa. He wants the Morellos on. All right, and we're switching over. To Connor for Real here. Just nice and cool. We're gonna see. We're gonna see exactly what he's doing. I'm actually pulling up his stream myself. All right.
Looks like he's running Brawler, Blaster, Chrono. So good old 4 Brawler already.
Yep.
Working to get that 4 Blaster. Looks like he wants to maybe fit a late game Misfortune in there. So he's already pushed 7. So
Fuzzy Sickness looking like going cybernetic. One of the sniper players. 2 cybernetic players.
The one person's looking for kill.
Oh, okay.
That grabs Nico.
It's Connor for Real's doing a little bit of
that's not a very desirable target.
4 and 5 cost manipulation, if you will, holding some of the units he doesn't need on his bench so other people can't have them. He's holding the Jin and a Kale right now.
No, Jinx got Rocket, never mind.
He only has the 1-star Jinx with no items, and he has 2 needlessly large rods.
Real stream drinking game. Take a shot every time I say I think I lose and win.
I mean, Rage Blade on the Kale.
So that's been at least twice.
Or yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He does have the extra. So I mean, he has a bow and he has 2 needlessly large. bow and a belt on his unit. So I'd actually like to see a Morello's on the Cho'Gath.
Nice. Okay.
Why not?
I will definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that's
You
like
see
the
this
best
guy?
thing-
Hold on. We gotta drop everything and talk about how this guy's literally holding a Jin, a Kale, and an Irelia just so literally just so other people can't have.
Not as important to hold on to.
Because remember, guys, there's a
Exactly.
finite amount of units in the game, especially for 4 costs, right?
I have 73 HP right now.
So it's like one of those things where he's just sitting here like, okay, how do I lose this game? Brawler Blaster, I'm gonna have problems with Jin in the back, and I'm gonna have problems with full cybernetic builds. So if they can't hit 2-star Aurelia, or they can't hit 2-star Jin, and like he could actually save himself a couple rounds or a round or two of life here just from holding these. But it's definitely risky as well because now he has 8 gold floating on his bench,
I didn't say it that time.
but he's dominating.
Didn't say it that time.
He only has 3 blasters right now. He has a lot of items stacked on his graves. So he's actually, I mean, I love the spot Connor for Rosen, right? This is exactly, this guy is absolutely mad. He's crazy for doing this, but this is the position I love to be in as Brawler Blaster, where you're actually really strong, but you have such a cheap board, right? Like Brawler Blaster is such a simple, easy comp to get online, and once you're online, like you can econ for such a long time without having to do anything. Like you can level, you can roll a lot, you can hold units, because you have all this extra gold because you're not really looking for that much. You're not really doing that many things a lot of times with Brawler Blasters. So it's personally one of my favorite builds. I've always liked that style of gameplay of just having like so much gold and having so much flexibility on what you want to do. Because you can make some really cool comps with this, right? Like he has the ability to go into the rebels, go voids, go a little bit like small cybernetic piece to go full space pirate, which is probably a terrible idea. But
I was like about to say, but how much of those actually are viable?
yeah, well, it just depends on the situation, right? Every game is so different that like whatever you end up hitting, like if you hit a bunch of crazy stuff, then anything's viable. Like I've built crazy nonsense builds.
No, I've seen you actually. I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I've actually seen you win with almost every type of
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have
I'm just terrible.
This is a interesting Irelia.
They are looking for Aurelia though.
So many IEs. IE has to be one of the most like top built items in the game. It is built so often. Everybody always has an IE. This guy's so weak.
Brady.
Oh,
He's so weak, but Marina K literally looked so weak to me. But the mecha just soloed everybody.
Well played.
Yeah, I actually don't know how Brawler Blaster could beat Mech Pilot.
Top 6 to move on. But I'm trying.
No, yeah, no, 100%. I think the only thing that really contests Mech Pilot is like those high-end Darkstar comp or like a full tier, maybe full tier 3 protector, but I don't even think that. Cybernetic 6 cybernetic comp can probably do it, but like.
Do you just 2-star the Irelia, bro? You just holding these? What's the game plan here?
Misfortune.
So there's Misfortune. So he finally does the swap with Graves. GA's give that to Jinx too for sure.
So,
Now do you give Jinx the Runins?
Forgot.
Oh, he actually built a Zephyr. Okay, I would like that to be a Morello's and to build a Runins on Jinx maybe. Because he definitely give Jinx the bow, right? So do you Rabadons her? I mean, obviously at this point we're just waiting for the creep wave, but
yeah, okay. That's two big losses.
But he probably he probably took the Zephyr because he thinks he needs it for the Mech Pilot players because there's 2 of them. Slans! No, what happened?
Slans at 6 HP.
Slans coming in. Slans died.
Oh wait.
Cool. There's Jinx. Now I need one more.
Oh, your feed's fast.
Rip, dude. Oh my gosh. Slans, rest in peace. 8th place. Not the game of Slans. Guys, for this one, there's 2 lobbies going on right now, and top 6 players advance out of both these lobbies. So right now it's looking like everybody's we got a couple players down there, but nobody's really standing out as far as going out in 7th place here. So
a dangerous mentality to play with in TFT.
Fuzzy Sickness did really well last week, and I see him. He's kind of like in the middle of the pack right now, so that's something to watch. Marina K also on fire, 33 HP, also at the bottom of the pack.
Yeah, Dirty Water and Marina
Avengers.
K are 2 mech pot players.
Okay, so maybe they'll end up scaling up here in the late game if they could hit those 2-star max.
Oh, there's the 3-star Kaisa for Dirty Waters. Well, you can see that everyone's hyper rolling right now. Everyone's just popping off with all their 2-stars on the corner here.
I'm gonna put Ceres on this 4
So many
times
2
if
and
you
3
want.
stars. That is a 3-star Kaisa
I'll give her
for
a death
Dirty
cap.
Waters, and I know he was trying to get the Rabadons. Oh, we're gonna see him fight. Oh, he actually has a 3-star Shaco as well.
Oh,
So
Hopefully she
that's
just-
something to look out for. How many Dark Star
Yeah,
units
okay,
does he have?
that's unfortunate.
That's a real question
Oh,
with
she
that
got an ult
comp.
off before.
let's see.
Alright, Shaco died.
Is this enough?
It should.
It might be enough because of the
I
Blitzcrank.
don't know if I win this. My front.
I don't
line's
think he can win though.
too weak now.
Yeah.
This is gonna be okay. This is gonna be really.
He took it.
Okay, nice.
Oh my gosh, he actually managed to snake that one. That's a huge pickup. Yeah, the Zephyr basically won him that whole round, so that was a great Zephyr build for sure.
I was
So that's
really
what you're saying.
fortunate
Using that
hit
CC
the
immunity
jinx
on the
up
mech
too,
is
so-
actually a good idea. So
Yeah,
they
if
did.
he would have built that Morellas, he probably would have lost that round. But since he actually went for the Zephyr, it's just one of those things, right? Again, it's about scouting. Like if you're
There's
going
an
this
echo,
build and you
right?
know that your biggest competition is going to be you have 2 mech players that are getting really really strong, and you know that every time you fight them you're going to lose,
Blitzcrank players.
15 health. Then it's like, all right, yeah, I'll build the
No
Zephyr
Blitzcrank players.
to snake those victories out, and then that way, obviously live longer. But we'll see what happens against the builds where the Zephyr is a little bit less effective, right? Like here, taking out that Vi for a couple seconds might not be that effective when in reality you're gonna get completely washed by the Irelia in the back line. So
Yeah,
That
double
hurts a
IEs
lot.
on that Aurelia, by the way. One of them. It's ridiculous.
Double
Everyone
IE
wants to throw
Aurelia.
IE on Aurelia.
yep, that's also true. And he does have red buff
Oh, I
on
lost
Jinx
my
also, so the Morellos
I
does
can
have a
take
little bit
2
less
more.
weight to it here. Not necessarily what he wants. I don't think Thresh is terrible. No, Thresh is pretty terrible for his build. He doesn't really need any of that. Ooh, that's a good upgrade. 2-star Ez there. I wonder if you put like the Malphite backline as well. There's a lot of infiltrators.
Oh,
There's a lot of blitzes. More waves, dude. The 5-star buffs, the mercenary buffs, so expensive.
alright.
But some of them are so good. It's hard to tell which ones for MF, right? I know GPs are all pretty good,
Please.
right? Faster impacts, double impact, larger radius, all that's pretty good. But
Nice. Good ulti, good ulti.
MF's kind of an interesting one because like the more waves is pretty insane.
No, I
Their
lost.
shield on cast, right?
Shield on cast isn't bad. Dang, Marina K barely slides through, staying alive. She's close to that 3-star
1
Annie.
HP, 5 HP.
Oh my gosh,
God.
look at this. The bottom 3 right now. One of those players is going to be eliminated from the tournament, guys.
That's good
Oh, no.
here.
Marina K, 5 HP.
These
Dirty
are-
Water, 5 HP. The Gertrog monster, 1 HP. This next round really decides almost everything. I'm surprised that Marina K didn't take the Annie with the Thieves Gloves, because that would have been her 3-star Annie, and she would have had Thieves Gloves. But I also understand wanting an Ionic Spark for your mech pilot. Ionic Spark is definitely one of my
I'm a
favorite.
little nervous.
Definitely one of my
I had a
favorite
powerful mid game.
items for the mech pilot. So we'll have to see.
Who should I give this to?
Probably Vi.
I'll give it to Vi.
Yeah, I think that was probably the right play.
I'm gonna move Cho'Gath to my back line for the Zephyr.
This is it. I'm terrified. Who's he gonna fight?
Vi having Warmogs.
Okay, so he's fighting against Bolt, so it actually doesn't matter too much. Dirty Waters is fighting against X Regen, and that might be it for Dirty Waters. He might be actually the one that we see go down.
Come on, kill that Aurelia. Oh, thank God.
We'll just have to wait and see. I'm so nervous. Okay, no, I think Dirty Waters won his round.
Okay,
Marina K won her round. It might be Gertrog Monster.
Super
No,
trash.
not like
Gertrog
this.
Monster
Yeah,
lost!
he's right.
Not like this. Oh my god, I feel like he's cursed now. You better be playing in the next bracket because that is
Top
ridiculous.
6.
My
Alright,
man
so I
is
should be
way
moving
too
on
good
to
to be
tournament
playing
now.
like this.
Let's see.
That's the
He got the
oof
Jin
in
His
upgrade.
name is
chat.
I can
the
sell the
Rock
Jin.
Monster.
They have
I
a
mean,
really upgrade.
Yeah,
Alright.
Slans
really
and get
upgrade. Okay.
Trog Monster. Thanks for playing, guys. Definitely better luck next time. A little unlucky in that one.
So, let me do this.
Wow. Okay.
so Connor still has these Jins and these Irelias just sitting there, 2 of them each.
So I'm
That's
currently looking at
shipping for
Phenoy's
6,
stream from the other
Nice.
lobby, and it looks like Cav 1996 has placed in 8th place and will be getting eliminated.
Nice.
And
He's
they are
fortune
currently
alt.
waiting to see who's gonna be taking
game is
that
getting
7th place.
real.
But we're just gonna kind of finish this lobby out before moving on to the next round.
Ugh.
But we do have Aaron TV who's in 1st place from the other lobby. So as this lobby will end, sure, we'll finish this game and then pop over to kind of see the very end of that other game. But honing in a little bit more on our boy
48.
Connor for real, who is now hard pushing to 9 to throw in a second blitzcrank.
I just realized I leveled up right.
Yeah, that seemed
during
weird.
Kane.
He could have waited.
That was so dumb.
Yeah, he pretty much threw away 5 gold, but it's all good.
That was complete waste of gold.
You know, we do what we can. So he puts the Lulu in just raw, which is kind of interesting.
It's fine though.
Oh, and Miku Nakano, Miku Nakanoi? I don't know. I'm not smart enough to read. Has been eliminated in 7th place. Jeff Scott actually took 6th and barely stayed alive. So we now officially have our top 14. So there we go. Got a second Lulu. You don't put that on. Yeah, put it on Cho for sure. Yeah, Cho or Blitz, I guess there, but probably Cho for the mana. How do you get stronger here, right? Like you 2-star the MF.
I still don't want to put an item. I don't want to put like this random bow on Jinx without knowing what's in the next carousel.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, he said he doesn't want to use his last bow without knowing what's in the carousel, but like also if he loses 1 round, he dies.
I don't think I win this again. The Garens. Oh, these Garens are too much.
These Garens, yeah, that's what it feels like. Let's see if Jinx can carry this. Jinx cannot carry it. Connor for real is going down.
I came in 6th too.
That's it.
All right.
And let's just jump over to Aaron TV. Let's just watch the rest of the next game. Connor for real taking 6th place. But that's all you really needed. We take those.
That's the important thing. Top 6 players make it out.
Everybody we were watching there did survive and make it out. Dirty Waters and Connor for real.
It's probably for Mystic actually.
But Finoy's here. I'm trying to pull up Aaron TV stream. So we're gonna be watching him here as he 1st place. It looks like on fire, 6 win streak right now, and he's running protectors. He's got a 3-star double Shojin Spear Rakan.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
He's got a 3-star J4, 3-star Titans Resolve, Bramble Vest GA, Xin Zhao.
God, Lord have mercy, not the protector build.
Dude, he has a 3-star Sona with a Death Blade and a static Shiv.
Oh, I'm on the stream for Esports Arena. Nice. Yo, what up, Sheldon?
What is up, Aaron TV? He's in there.
He actually lost.
And he lost to a Super Jin Darkstar.
Well,
So nothing new there. Looks like Tuxedo Dog is on it. Finoy still alive as well. Finoy, with 1 life left, is running full Darkstar. That's who we just lost to. And I'm not sure. And Tuxedo Dog's running 6 Sork. So we have 6 Sorks, 6 Darkstars versus Aaron TV's Protectors. So Protectors, Sorks, and Darkstars. Pretty interesting.
I'm gonna have to bet that Sorks goes down first out of those that trio right there.
We'll see. It might be our boy Aaron TV here as he's got to fight against Finoy here.
Actually, you're right. Sorks is pretty strong against Protector because Protector doesn't have that much damage.
Well, it's just this. Can he deal with this Jin? Is really the whole. feel like he fought this guy twice in a row, but it might have been his ghost. Like, did he lose to the ghost? This Lulu's trying its best, not able to do anything, taking some damage. Not sure how he's going to deal with this backline Jin. He does have, I mean, he has 52 gold. Like, he can push to 9 and put in a Dark Star or a Star Guardian, but the 4 Mystic is what's not helping here, right? Like, he doesn't need the Mystic against this Jin who's just one-shotting all of his guys. I don't think.
Yeah.
The AD Sona, yeah, dude. The AD Sona is just, that's the nuts of the day.
Healing, putting out 8 huge damage. It is pretty nuts. I mean, support's able to actually put out pressure. I mean, that's the item that's going to do it. Static Shiv.
There it is, dude. AD Sona's in there. It's okay. It was enough. The Sork player might go down here. Tuxedo Dog staying alive. Finoy actually died. So the Jin lost to the Sork's ghost. The Dark Star Boy lost to the ghost of the Sork player. And the Sork player lost though as well, so
Protector is going to reign supreme.
Protector, it might be. It might be the Aaron TV dub here. Might be the dub here.
Dude, the double Sojourn's Rakan. Like, it's just so much CC. If he had Morello's on it, I'd call it. I'd say there's nothing that's taking him out.
Say he's done. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Call it easy W. I mean, it already looks like an easy W for our boy Aaron TV.
It's a thrash.
I'm pretty 50-50, dude. I believe in the Sorks, man.
Dude, I feel like I don't know, dude. I feel like the Rakan's just gonna ulti up all the Sorks, and they're just gonna they're gonna have too much pressure on them after that first knockup.
Look at the Ezreal. Just died.
Like Zin's gonna be putting up some CC. Oh yeah.
Wait, Lulu's nuts.
Let's see. This is close, dude.
9, like.
And yeah, nah, it's over. Aaron TV's.
Two-star Thresh. Oh,
I know.
Gotta love it. He's gonna pull in it.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it for round number. Wow, what are we looking at? Oh, we saw for just a second. It was literally a reroll me, mech pilots. So yes, very accurate. Round 1 over. That's going to be it. We're going to be jumping into round number 2 after a quick break, guys. So pretty exciting. Game number 1, a lot of good players, and I'm excited for our top 2 seeds to be in this next round and see how they're doing. So thanks for hanging out with us in chat so far, guys. If you guys want to sign up for our next bracket, starts at 7 p.m. PST, which is in about 2 hours from now. So you guys can head over to matchunit.com/ESA to sign up. But in the meantime, we will be right back. Welcome back, Esports Arena Online. Luke Shimon Hebrew and Spirit Z back in the house for you guys. We back. It's Friday. That means it's TFT time. You guys know that. You guys looking to sign up for our online tournaments, matchuno.com/ESA, exclamation point, sign up and chat. You guys know the drill. No big deal. What is a big deal is we're jumping into round 2 of our first tournament of the day. Second tournament of the day, of course, starting at 7 p.m. PST, if you guys still want to catch that one. But in the meantime, you're going to be hanging out with us in this round 2. We got our final 14. After this, we'll have our top 8 players as the top 4 players from both these lobbies will be advancing onto top 8, so pretty exciting overall. And we're jumping right into the game. I can watch it. I'm watching it load. We're at 70% already. So as soon as we get in here, we're gonna throw it in there. But we saw Marina K91, super clutch. What she have? 1 health, 5 health, Shane? I don't know. I don't know.
Marina K, yeah, she had 1 health. It looked like
1 health. The chosen one came back and won last. As well as Aaron TV took the other lobby. So those are our 2 current victors. But our top 2 seeds were not in the game. Both Leif Erickson, Ghosto, who we're going to be starting on here in just a second, as well as Tourney Account, who is now Blink to Dagger.
Is that his real name? Is that his main account's name? Blink to Dagger?
Yeah, I think so. That's what we're going with
Okay.
now. But
Okay.
I like calling him Tourney Account. I feel like it's like a classic, dude, right?
Oh, for sure. Straight goated, that name.
Straight goated. And we are now in the game. I do know that I'm actually in one of the lobbies. And okay, so the lobby we're going to be watching here start off with Leif Erickson's screen is actually Medium Legend universe. But the other lobby that we have running is actually Nicoverse. So we got 2 cool galaxies running in both our games. We're going to be starting here with 125 HP. So we talked about this a little bit earlier. And what you really want to do is, play heavier econ with these specific ones, right? Where you want to be able to, do the either hyper rolls or push 9 very fast or whatever you want to do. Because you have 125 HP, I think you'll last a little bit longer with that much HP.
Is this would you say your favorite universe would be the medium legends, because it does benefit those econ players so much, because you can do those crazy hyper rolls and still be able to have your late game build pull off,
Yeah, no, I think oh man, his microphone might be I've ever experienced. So we're just gonna go ahead and mute him while we're watching him, and maybe have a little slight music for you guys while we hang out. Maybe not, but either way, it's fine. Yes, I would say I really like the Medium Legend Galaxy, Shane, to answer your question for sure. I think it's just like having that so much extra flexibility and that safety net of that 25 extra HP. Just, it makes you feel really good if, because if you lose a game with 125 HP, like you get 8th, like you just probably deserved it,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Phenoy had the 1 HP. I think Marina K had like 5 then.
Oh, okay. It still counts, right? 1 shot, all the same, right?
Still counts. GG. Little. I mean, cybernetic start. Why not? Why turn it away, right? You got to take that. It's pretty early Lucian, which is always nice. I feel like he's a kind of a hit or miss unit, where sometimes he's just always there and you're just like, oh cool, an early 2-star Lucian, he can carry you a little bit there, and sometimes he just won't show up and you have a 1-star Lucian the whole game. So we'll see what he ends up doing. He now has a GA with an extra sword, So I would not be surprised to see an instant GA plug. That's actually even better. I wasn't even paying attention there. The early red buff on a Lucian is huge. Red buff is definitely one of the best items for Lucian, for sure. But definitely my favorite item on him.
Red buff Sojins, man. Red buff Sojins on Lucian for sure.
I love it. It's good. Red buff in general, I think, is a little underused. But I've been definitely using Morello's less and less, and red buff more and more.
Well, I mean, there's no character really that I can think of off the top of my head that's like Sivir, like in the past set where you throw red buff on her and it just hits everyone all the time forever. Like Morello's is better in this set is because like you throw it on a Sork with like a big ability, AoE ability like Cho'Gath or someone Volcaz or whatever, someone that is going to just AoE everybody and just hit everyone, it's so much better. So that's why it's used so much more. Or like even like Rakan, like AoE knockup, just anything with that AoE pressure. Whether like with the red buff, it's like who do you throw your red buff on that's going to hit everyone on like a single ability or like a single auto attack? Like is there?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily, right? But like when you're running like blasters and snipers and stuff, it's nice to have one because it allows you to burn through big beefy targets faster.
100%, but it's more or less like a single target heal debuff. Then the Morello's is like your AoE heal debuff because you throw it on something with that AoE ability, to hit everybody. When like with the red buff, it's just not the same, I feel.
Yeah, well, red buff can be more targeted though too, where it's like it's more of like a because Morello's biggest factor isn't necessarily the heal debuff, which is obviously great. It's the fact that you can do so much damage to so many people because of AoE spells, right? Where like if I can AoE, if I hit your whole team with Morello's, like Kale, right? Like Kale is such an insane, like probably the best Morello user in the game because she just sends out these shockwaves of constant that all apply the Morello buff, and it's like insane hitting the whole team and giving everybody Morellos over and over and over and over and over and over again on top of her normal damage. It's just anarchy. So they're both definitely insane, but yeah, Sivir with red buff was nuts.
Yeah, like nothing really compares to that. Like in this set,
it's hard. I would say if I like my perfect Jinx items would probably be like a Runin's Hurricane, a red buff, and a GA. Like it's just like because the Runins allows you to hit 2 targets at once, and Jinx obviously gets her attack speed when she hits more than one target or kills a target, her first target. So she's hitting 2 targets, higher chance to kill one of them first. So I just really like Brawler Blaster. You put a Blitzcrank next to Jinx, almost always gets an instant kill, which boosts her attack speed. After the second kill, she gets the rockets, which just makes her insane. So
yeah, no, very strong choices.
Yeah, you don't build blasters too often, really.
Not at all, really. Yeah, no. I have not very much experience with the blaster comps, so I like to see like if they do well. But like just I feel like they just get walked over by some of these other in-game comps, like Cybernetic, Darkstar, Protector, even like a good Protector comp, Mech Infiltrator now. Like I'm seeing Mech, do its thing. So
I pretty much agree. I think that a Brawler Blaster is very rarely going to be a first place build, but I do believe it's almost always a top 4 build.
Okay, that's a good way to think about it.
And that's the thing, right? Is like I feel like Mech Sork is or Mech Infiltrator Pilot, whatever iteration it is. I feel like is like either bottom 3 or top 2. Like I feel like you know what I mean? Like you
get what you hit, you either hit what you need, or you don't, and you die.
Yeah, or you just die. But like a comp like Brawler Blaster is kind of hard not to get online. Like you're not really you don't need any like 5-star like 5 units to get online. You don't need any 3 stars to be online. Like without those 2 factors, and also you don't even need any specific items. Like Brawler Blaster can work with almost any items also. So it's just one of those things that's like it's a comp that anybody can almost always go. So it's a good fallback. I almost always hold on to Brawler Blaster as like a fallback if I just keep whiffing what I'm trying to hit.
Yeah, so it's like a fallback comp. Oh, I can't hit my 6 cybernetic. I still have this Brawler.
Or you perfect roll it and you just get ahead of everybody and you're too strong. Right? Like which always happens. Like if you the thing is, right, like you can steamroll super hard with Brawler Blaster if you get an early Space Pirate build going, right? Because you get Graves and Lucian early, two great early game carries, and then you have like either like a Darius or a Jace, and then some,
Jace, gotta love Jace.
and then some brawlers and a Chrono to go along with. Once you get Ezreal to go along with Blitz, it's just like you're just insane. And you have the Space Pirate Gold also, which is huge, and then you can just power level as soon as you hit 8 and you're online with 4 and 4, 4 Brawler, 4 Blaster. Like you're so much stronger than everyone for so long that like you can do a lot of damage to like the Cybernetic, right? The Cybernetic player who only has 4 or 5 Cybernetics at the time and is level 7, pushing towards 8, looking for that Irelia Echo. Meanwhile, I've been getting Space Pirate Gold all game, and I'm just wailing on them. And like, that's how you beat those comps that are like too strong late game. Is you beat them early game.
Okay, I mean, that was about to be my next question. But how do you scale that comp late game? Like, what is going to set you over the edge when these players really do
That's
actually come
the thing.
online?
That's
do
what
you
I'm saying.
just throw in the towel, like, all right, you guys hit
Yes.
your stuff, it's over. Like,
It's very accurate. Yes,
Okay.
you essentially throw in the towel.
okay,
But you just try to bully them as much as possible. And once they're online, you can't bully them anymore. Like there's a couple techs you can do, right? Like let's say you're getting annihilated by Sorks, maybe you can tech in Mystic, or let's say you're getting annihilated by, or you just tech in like a Lulu for the polymorph, or you tech in a Gangplank for some additional splash damage, or like whatever, or you tech in a Zephyr to stop the mech pilot, or there's certain things you can obviously do like to upgrade your comp overall. And of course, MF being the late game blaster unit, like you have a late game carry. Like you still have MF who you can 2-star and stack with items, and MF can solo a Hulk team easy.
okay. So MF would be the easiest answer, I guess. Then.
Yeah, so MF's definitely your late game, because once you get to the late game, you sell off Graves and your Space Pirates, etc., right? And you throw in, the MF, you throw in the Cho'Gath obviously is probably already there at this point, but you maybe even like a Thresh vibe, if you can try to squeeze in like a 4 Chrono, because again you're running blasters. So with Brawler Blaster, you have Blitzcrank and Ezreal no matter what. So if you want to slide in 2 more Chronos into your build overall, then it gives you a lot of flexibility there as well to go 4 Chrono and pop op if you can.
Is 4 Chrono just 35% attack speed, right? Every 4 seconds.
I want to say it's 25 or 30%.
25. Okay.
I think it
kind of makes sense.
I think it's like 15, 25 or 30, and then it jumps to like 65.
60. I think.
Yeah, or 60. Yeah, something like that.
I think it's 15, 30, 60. If I had to make.
Oh, I think Krug's is over, so I can.
Oh yeah.
Surrender.
Yeah. Bang.
Well, I got 8th place, guys, so I don't know what to tell you.
Also, unfortunate. Esports Arena 002. You will fight another day.
We gotta make sure we get those. Yeah, you're actually not allowed to surrender a TFT game before Krugs, but we want to make sure we can surrender so people can, if they are can make sure that they get their lose streaks fair and square and don't auto lose to our ghosts. So not super ideal, but until we get a spectator client, this is what you get, right? So
yeah, Luke's a big fan of the lose strat and lose streak. So
yes, I am a big fan of lose streak. It is a very common strategy deployed by Shane. Speaking of win streaks, though, we got our boy Leaf Erickson. Hasn't dropped a round yet. We've just been sitting here, we basically been talking about Brawler Blaster for like 5 minutes, and in the meantime, we've watched him win 7 consecutive rounds, and he has another red buff on the bench. I don't think you build that. You do have 2 swords on a field right now for the Cybernetic buffs, so definitely probably expect to see a IEGA Aurelia later in the game, as it does look like Leaf Erickson is going Cybernetic this game.
I like that. I mean, it's a must if you go Cybernetic, though. I mean, GAIE Aurelia.
Aaron TV, who we see in 4th place here, who actually won the last lobby, he is actually going Protectors again.
Okay.
So we saw him win the last lobby with Protectors, barely take that lobby, but he did win it, and he is focusing on that same build again, which is interesting. I also have Connor for Reals feed on my other monitor here. He is in last place currently. he actually lost to Krugs. This
Ooh.
game, which is he was lose streaking and inting to get these first picks to get a bunch of items and things like that. But unfortunately, he inted a little bit too hard and lost to Krugs, which has put him into kind of a tough situation item and gold wise. But hey, he's in there. He's just got to get 4th place in order to move on through this lobby. So we'll see how he's going to be able to do. But
Yeah, personally, I've never recovered if I never got my items.
I
from him,
also
so
have never
that's just-
recovered.
yeah, I don't want to, be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, it's not looking too hot. So,
There's definitely been games where I lost to Krugs, and I was like, "Why do I feel like I don't have any freaking items?" And I'm like, "Oh,
oh, maybe I should not do that.
maybe I should not care about 1 gold and win Krugs instead." But
Yeah.
so he looks like he's gonna be pushing towards 7. He decides not to level instantly, but instead wait till that next round. This is around the time where people are going to be pushing level 7, and they're going to be like rolling down a little bit, because once you hit 7, you're able to start hitting those legendaries. So a lot of times we see people usually roll down, usually to about 30 gold or so after they push to 7, just to get a little bit of a mini power spike and see if they can luck themselves into a good tier 5 unit. What's the other game look like? The other game has Phenoy, our boy, who asked how the other game was looking in chat, at the very top at 100%. And Jeff Scott and Marina K are down at the bottom, but it's a pretty close game overall from 55 to 100. So, but he's going cybernetic as well. Little jump in on the other game with Fenoy holding strong. Kappa.
Armor K to do well with this event. Like she did really well the first event.
Week 1, yeah.
Yeah, and then she kind of fell off week 2. I'm hoping that she can really pull things together and give us a good showing here tonight.
I'm a believer. I think something that's interesting about what we're looking at here is, this lobby actually has a lot of brawler players in it, which is a little unfortunate for him, because he actually had potential of going brawler blaster as a fallback, but he can't really. It's pretty contested, so he might have to hard commit into cybernetics if possible.
Ghosto, you think Ghosto hard commits cybernetic?
I think that might be the play based on the scouting. He ended up beating Aaron in that round there with his. Is that a rebel player? What? Is there a rebel?
Dude, I haven't seen any rebel in late game as of late. So
dude, rebel got annihilated. What I actually personally believe rebel is now is a reroll comp.
Is a what comp?
A reroll.
Oh God.
Like I feel like you have to literally 3-star everything. Like if you can 3-star Yasuo, Ziggs, Sona early, and then go into trying to 3-star your Master Yi.
That's asking so much.
But I mean, I don't know, 4 3-stars. Like Protectors does that every game.
You're right. No one really goes for it though, because it's just.
Well, I think it's bad. That's why I'll do it on my alt tonight. We'll play a game, and I'll try to hyper roll rebels, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay. Why don't you play on your main with me, Luke? Why do you have to play on your alt?
Cause.
All right, next subject. Okay.
Because you're too high of a.
All right, yeah.
But
popping in here with wolves, or used to be wolves. Popping in here, a bunch of gold.
Is that wolves? That's not wolves, dog. Wolves is over. How far behind is your stream? Like, what do you see right now?
The first set of 4-1.
Did 4-1 start?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's already running.
Yeah. See, yeah.
Let me know when it starts.
Maybe if I'll refresh, see if it catches up faster or something. Anywho,
nothing like a good old from home broadcast. You know what I'm saying, guys? And okay, so he loses another round there, second of the game here for Leaf Erickson. Dirty Waters looks like he's going mech again. Mech Infiltrator, which is exactly what we saw him build last game as well. I think he placed 5th in the last lobby we watched. thinking if he wants to level or not. It would take his econ down quite a bit. He lost the last round. I'd say probably not. I think you probably just stay at your 50. If you lose like another 2 rounds, you're not too worried. He is worried about these damn this damn Xin Zhao though, that's for sure. Like the protector build, just as soon as it comes online, it's so scary.
It is strong, especially if you could stack their con out. I think that's really the selling point for the build is getting that Morello's and that.
Yeah. Okay,
Sojin on
I'm
Rakan.
50-50 on that, because I feel like as long as you have a stacked Xin Zhao, you can do okay without a stacked Rakan. But if you have a stacked Rakan and not a stacked Xin Zhao, I think you're screwed.
Well, you have to have. Okay,
I think Xin Zhao is the actual centerpiece of the build, but I do think Rakan is good.
I think you just have to have purely Morello's alone, the only thing you need on Rakan.
Yeah.
And then the rest of your items focus on Xin Zhao. I think that's the play.
Yeah,
Like,
that's pretty accurate.
Because Rakan's ultimate with Morello's does bring a lot of value to the team.
I like putting items on Nico a lot as well. Like usually just one though. Like I feel like Nico can carry a single item or 2 items like really, really well and really upgrade her strength, because Nico's like ability is insane. And if it gets off more than once, like you usually always win. Also, Aaron just 3-starred Rakan. So now that's his second 3-star. He also has a 3-star J4, but he doesn't have any pieces of Morello's, or Spear. So he's in some. His Rakan is not going to be built. So we'll see. Actually, we'll have a good case study here.
Okay.
Because it's unlikely he's going to luck into it, but it's possible. He does have a second pick here, so it's possible he can snake a. There's only one rod, so we'll have to see how that goes. But it's Bolt and Conifrio coming out first. Chain Vest, obviously always very contested. Interesting to see someone grab a Brawler Gloves first. I wonder what he's building with
A
that.
sword,
Maybe
a bow, or a rod, or a belt.
Yeah, he must just have all those. Maybe he wants a IE or something. Shameful Deed ends up snaking the rod, so he doesn't end up getting it. Aaron
sword
gets
with Aurelian Soul still up
tier.
there.
Aaron gets a tier though, and that's going to be a Shojin for Rakan.
That's big.
That's big, yeah. Leif Erikson just actually got a sword, which is just insanity. Getting a sword should never happen. I don't understand what people are prioritizing. Like he has 3 swords now. Like he's gonna be his Irelia is going to be insane. And you can see him sitting here just rolling on 8, just looking for Irelia. He's just like, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. That works.
Okay. Vote instead of one of the Kales. He wants to still run double Kale.
Yeah, I don't know about running the double Kale.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I'd rather
the Blitzcrank last second too. Well, here's that Rakan, that 3-star Rakan. We're about to see how it goes online. 6.
There's the spear.
8. Sojin's on Rakan though.
He's got to dive in. Got the Lucian who just leaped. Oh, he's getting rolled. He's getting rolled.
Yeah, dude, these 3-stars are about to.
MF pops though. Wasn't able to do much.
Not even close.
Yeah, it wasn't really close.
The Rakan could fight forever. 45 stacks. Tight resolve on the Zhao. Yeah, that's a wrap, ladies.
He's rolling. He's rolling. There's a 2-star. Larger cone skips it instantly. He's not worried about it. He does not want it. He's gonna roll a little bit more, and no, he's not no more. So, Connor for real 3-star Master Yi. Okay.
Okay, but you were talking about you need
hold on.
You need a 3-star all these rebels. Well, here
I'm peeking at his board. He's got max econ. He is running rebel. I love it. He's a GA on his bench, which I'm not a fan of. Like, dog, you're in last place, bro. Put your GA on. All right. Jumping back over to Aaron or Leif Erikson here. And he actually ended up losing this round pretty hard to our mech pilot friend. Not too big of a surprise.
Trader Max.
Why don't we pop over and watch Aaron TV a little bit now that we know what Leaf's doing. We know he's just going to be looking for that Irelia. So not too much to really talk about here. His build is set. We know everything that's going to be happening. It's just a matter of how long it'll take him to get online. I mean, I guess we have that a little bit for Aaron as well. But I like to jump around, keep it fresh for y'all. So for as far as Aaron TV's board goes, he is running the Protector. The Protector build. So we see the fully stacked Zins out here now. We see the Shojin on the Rakan, and we're gonna see what items he ends up getting here.
You make an IE, even though that's not good for his.
He can make a
build,
G.
really.
He can make a GA and
Giant Slayer.
a Last Whisper.
Yeah, Giant Slayer.
But you don't have anyone to put Giant Slayer on, unfortunately.
That's true. Because I would be the only one. But
He's rolling. I'm just watching the roll. I'm looking to see. I can't talk and roll at the same time, and I feel the same way when I'm watching other people roll. It's so hard. I'm so like zoned in. But you watch me play shooters too. Like I can't talk and play shooters. So he actually throws the GA on Rakan, which I don't hate. Rakan does actually usually die fairly early.
I mean, that's the only thing. I mean, really.
So Rakan actually came back and did get a second ulti off. So we're gonna see if that's gonna be the game changer. Gave Xin Zhao enough time to clean up the corner.
1v3 Xin Zhao.
Xin Zhao carries us every time, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, as long as he beats the 3-star Kaisa right here. I mean,
Oh no!
oh, the Shaco
Close,
has No,
dude.
Shaco had GA. It was. I
Yeah.
didn't see that. It was a wrap.
If he was 3-star, he would have won that so easy.
Yeah.
So we're still looking for the 3 stars here. We have been unable to really hit the Zen 3 Vise. There's the Zen.
Oh, and the Jin.
Big power spike. Yeah, the Jin's good for sure.
Yeah, just lock it. Lock it.
He's thinking about selling the Karma for it. He does sell the Karma for it. Wait, yeah, he sells the 2-star Karma for it.
Okay.
I think it's honestly fine. Like he wants the roll more than he wants. Because locking it means you basically lose 2 gold. You know what I mean?
Is he gonna drop Mystic though to put the 3
No.
Dark Star in?
Nah, he's only level 6, so he's gonna get his econ back up and probably wait.
We'll go 7 and play the Jin variant.
I think Mystic's better than the 2-star Jin would be right now. Mystic is like so good because Xin and Rakan obviously are his carries, and they get that extra magic resist, which is a big deal at this stage in the game.
Yeah.
There's actually 2 3-star J4s in the game. That's crazy. 2 infiltrator players. Leaf Erickson did get his 6 cybernetic going on. Fuzzy Sickness ended up going Brawler Void. The Vel'Koz is stacked.
Okay, but it's only level 1, so that's gonna.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
Rabadon's Jin is the truth.
Probably only gonna be able to get 1 ulti off before it dies.
That level 2 misfortune's level 1.
Okay. Xin Zhao and Rakan still alive. He's gonna jolt. Oh, that's over.
Holy crap.
Yeah. As soon as he got the Zen ulti again, it was over. Because the thing about the Zen ulti is I've seen this happen a bunch of times is even if Lucian's kiting Zen can somehow knock him out from far away with his staff, which makes no sense. I think it's terrible, but whatever.
If you're
It's
a protector
fine.
player, you let it slide.
Yeah, true. So he's gonna you probably just take the RFC, right?
RFC on me, yeah. I mean, that's what I would do.
Like it's either you take that or you take the Chalice for Rakan, and
Never
it's like
take the Chalice.
well, Chalice isn't actually that bad with protectors because protectors gain that giant shield every time they ulti. So if you have all your protectors in the front line together, and someone like Rakan is holding like 3 total tiers, then every time he ultis, everybody gets a decent amount of mana around him. So it makes Zen ulti more, which makes J4 ulti more, which means you get more stuns, you get more knockups, you get more attack speed. So it's actually it's not terrible, but I mean, I'd say in this scenario, you just take items for your Jin.
Yeah, RFC on Jhin every time for me.
All right, and he's gonna go ahead and just throw it in there. He thinks it is better than the Mystic at this point. He's looking around on what he's been losing to, which is completely fair. That's really what it comes down to, is just like what's beating you. I find it interesting he decided to leave Sona in instead of Karma.
Because Sona's healing. I mean, he wants those heals for the protectors.
I just typed it in his chat. It's like Karma for Sona, right? Like every time. Because you get Darkstar though.
Oh, you get
Karma
Darkstar
for
and
Sona?
Mystic, right?
Yeah, yeah, it could be.
3-piece Darkstar, I think.
Sona. It's also the level 1
He's
Karma.
talking about it right now.
I feel like the heals are helping a lot though.
Okay, so he does think the
Also,
heals
too
might help
strong.
more.
I knew it was the heals. Wants to heal those protectors over giving
I
them
don't know, it
base
probably is
mitigation.
Darkstar. I wonder
with the
if-
Mystic.
We can test it. I wasn't watching the fight
Darkstar
long
isn't
enough
gonna
to
be
figure out
too
who's-
crazy. He'll buff his Jhin,
who
yeah.
Sona's actually healing.
Once
That's
his
really scary. How
Jarvan
did he
dies
get
or
Shaco
whatever,
3 with like 15 mech players, bro?
I mean, it's a lot though. Like even just 3 Darkstar, like that's so much attack speed that you get, or attack damage. Excuse me.
yeah. I mean, he ended up going back to Darkstar for this one, so.
Yeah, he's testing it out, seeing which one might be a little bit stronger. The Jhin staying alive, just in the thick of things. Look at him. He's in there. Let's see if Karma gets another ulti off. Actually,
Wait, where
no.
did my Xin Zhao go?
That was crazy. That guy's Connor for real with his
Huh.
with his rebels.
Rebel 3-star comp, dude.
Okay, hold on. Let me look. He has a 3-star Shen, a 3-star Yasuo, a 3-star
Yo, thanks for the
Master
sub,
Yi,
Jabril. Yo, I appreciate it, big time.
and
big
that's
time.
it.
Thank you.
He's running 4 Chrono,
You get
3
fire
Rebel,
drops
3
on
Blade
the stream?
Master, 2
Bro,
Mystic.
I don't even
He's
have
on fire with a
fire
4-round win
myself,
streak, but
dude.
he's also in last place. So he only has 15 HP left.
Quarter Jade stream up
We're gonna really have to see
while I'm playing
how
this
it
game so I
goes.
can try to get a key. Wait. I mean, yes. There's
And
drops
oh my
enabled
gosh, tourney account
drops enabled.
Blink to Dagger has been eliminated.
No way.
He actually got 7th place in the other lobby.
Hajin
We talked about this. Dude. He actually went mech pilot, but he couldn't hit Fizz until 5-1 because it was so contested, and he got 7th place.
Dang, that's so unfortunate, dude. That's
drops enabled stream.
And Marina
Drops enabled
K91 got 6th place.
It worked.
Two of our
Alright.
main guys have been eliminated in round.
And get Rogs done, dude. Oh my god. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm going home. Everyone's
oh
dead.
my god.
Yeah.
What are we gonna
it's
do?
hold on, we'll watch this fight real quick. It's reroll. Yasuo,
It's,
Sona, Master Yi, and then you have Blitzcrank and Shen
Hold
for
on,
your Chrono
Aaron's
and
talking.
2 BMs. And then you play whatever. You can play 4 Chrono, you can play 4 Mystic. It really just depends on the lobby. But yeah, so you wanna 3-cost pretty much everything.
He's talking about the
or 3-star
3-star
everything
build.
on the board at 6.
Yeah, you got 3-star everything.
So it's these two guys.
Yasuo and Master Yi.
Is the
Oh, but he lost though, dude. All this for nothing.
is your 3 BM.
Oh, the Rebel build lost?
The Rebel build lost, dude.
Oh, oof.
Connor for real has now been eliminated.
This Shaco's real scary, bro.
It's the sad boys, dude. It's just
F's in chat, ladies and gentlemen. for,
F's
our boy
in chat.
Connor.
Oh man.
He tried to do the crazy
need a
Rebel
great
build,
control,
but
guys.
you know.
Oh dang. Tourney count says it wasn't even contested. He just couldn't hit the Fizz. Dang. That's just yeah. F's in chat for the boy for sure. Just we'll everyone pour one out. All right, so man, Aaron's just getting pummeled.
Beat the Vel'Koz player.
Fuzzy Sickness a little strong here with the
Wait, we're so close to
Vel'Koz.
top 4.
Yeah, I was about to say Vel'Koz ultied like 3 or 4 times that round.
I have 1 more life, and then I'm gonna go in. So Mystic doesn't help me this lobby. I think Ashe does though.
So he's holding his he's holding the level. He's holding to go all in until he loses one more round.
Fuzzy Sickness was a 3-star Blitzcrank. I know that's your favorite thing. Favorite
Ooh,
unit.
you know how I feel about
I
3-star
know.
Blitzcranks, baby.
Yeah.
That's not a waste of gold at all. 3-star Blitzcrank is a waste of gold, guys. Okay.
Chat yelling at you.
Yeah, at me. I don't care what anybody says. You're all wrong. 3-star Blitzcrank is bad and a huge waste of gold. I'm just very adamant about this. Okay. One of these days, I'm gonna see the 3-star Blitzcranks like the light. I'm just gonna make the play, and I'm gonna lose so hard because of it. And I'm just gonna never do it again. I haven't even done that yet, and I already know it's bad. You know what I mean?
You don't even have to get
Wait,
it
is
to know
G's
it's
actually
bad.
smurfing?
Shameful deed. Going out in 6th place here. GG's, my friend.
I need Morello. I need Morello big time.
Yeah, he does need a
Double
Morello,
Shoujin's not
but he
bad.
didn't get it, so we
against
might as well
MT.
take the second Shojin for a double Shojin. Rakan is literally nuts. So it just sucks he couldn't get the. It's definitely unfortunate that he could not find a Morello's this game. Definitely reduces his damage output a decent amount, but again, guys, all you need is top 4 here. So only one more of these players is going to be eliminated. Also, in the other lobby is going to be over by the time we finish this game. Tourney account, Marina K91, and Jeff Scott have all been eliminated. GG, well played, guys. Feel free to sign up for our West lobby as it starts at 7 p.m. Tuxedo Dog getting 3rd, Live In, and Scrub Casual getting 4th. So both of them will be advancing to our grand finals here as Schwell. And it's actually over. There it is. Fenoy taking it. That's going to be game or lobby 2. Fenoy is going to be taking 1st place in that lobby, moving along. So, but jumping into this lobby, guys, one player is going to be eliminated out of these 5. Only one of them.
God, he wants it here. He wants that level 3 Sonya so bad.
Yeah. Okay. I think he's just fighting a ghost here, right?
Oh, it's a top 4.
I can't.
Yay!
That's it.
We're
It's
in
a
the
top 4.
grand
Leaf Erickson.
finals.
No, Leaf Erickson going down. Good games. That's a
Yes. Okay,
5th
we're not playing
place.
Protectors. We're not playing
Feels
Protectors.
bad.
Leaf went
We're in the
out.
finals.
Oh,
Leaf
all
went
of our
out,
top
dude.
players are going out
This team
early.
can't win.
It was
First
it's
game?
you know it's a really rough meta right now. Like it seems like it seems pretty coin flippy in a lot of the sections for sure. So definitely something one of those things where you can
Mystic
just
doesn't
get
know
unlucky
this.
a game and take that 5th place. And online when you're just running through ranked, it's like not too big of a deal hitting those 5th place. But in a tournament like this where placement is everything,
How's
it's
that possible?
definitely rough.
Yeah, definitely.
But that is a top 4, which means now we have our top 8. I feel like Aaron
Oh, he got
really
the
kind of
damage.
snaked in there, if you will. Pretty wild. Protectors definitely feels a lot weaker in this meta for sure. But hey, still strong enough to get that top 4. He has the double Shojin's GA. It's just not enough. It's Bolt gonna take him down with the 6 Dark Star. Or no, this isn't 6 Dark Star. This is Mech
I'll take
Pilot.
it.
What am I talking about?
I'll take it. It's a top 4.
The real question, I feel like what's this game, this event's gonna come down to is who's gonna hit Mech Pilot in the final lobby.
We're gonna jump to Dirty Waters to finish off the rest of this lobby. And what'd you say, Shane?
No, I was just to say like the final lobby. I feel like it's
Just
who
got eliminated,
the
so
deciding factor is who's
Oh,
gonna
Mech
hit the
Pilot.
Mech Pilot
So
in
good.
the last game. Yeah.
Well, when we jump over to Dirty Waters here in a second, you're gonna see a 3-star Kha'Zix, a 3-star Annie, a 3-star Kaisa, and one off of a 3-star Rumble, right? So, this is
Very strong.
this is arguably the best comp in the whole game.
What item did he get?
So we have 2 Infiltrator mech players and 1 Brawler Void Vel'Koz carry player. So
Yeah, Brawler Void ain't gonna do it. Like, I don't know. He's one off from a 3-star Ruckus too. Well, he's actually one shot though. Pretty much. Not Ruckus. Rumble. My bad.
room ball.
Switch.
All right, so here we go. The mech pilot players are nope. He's actually fighting against the mech pilot players' ghost or the other one. So if he loses to this ghost, then I can definitely say
I mean, y'all got similar. He's got
he's
one
weaker
more
than
move.
him. He's staying strong though, and no, he did not. He died to the other mech player's
Wow.
ghost,
It's a top two.
and the other so Fuzzy Sickness, who was the mech player, just ghost killed the other mech player, and then he killed the Sork player. So
Just ended the game in that one
yeah,
turn.
he.
Yeah.
Oh no! No! I'm sorry. He was the 3 cost. Oh, he was playing. Okay, sorry. Fuzzy Sickness was playing Brawler Void with Vel'Koz carry, 3-star Vel'Koz carry. Nuts. Three-star Vel'Koz. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
That's game. That's game. Yeah. So that mech infiltrator build, it seems to be the build of the flavor of the month right now. This patch.
It's so strong. The Vel'Koz come out and be able to take that first place in that one. But at the end of the day, that's gonna be lobby number 2. We're gonna moving into our grand finals, as that was the semifinals. We have our top 8 guys, so we're gonna be setting up that bracket. Pretty exciting here. Thanks for everyone who's been hanging out with us so far. If you guys want to sign up for our 7 p.m. bracket, we still need a couple more signups, so feel free to head over to matchuno.com/ESA or !signups in chat. But once again, thanks for hanging out, and we'll be right back with the grand finals. Wham, wham, wham! And we are back. Esports Arena Online. Luke Shimon Hebrew and Spirit Z back in the house, ready for some more TFT action. And not just any normal TFT action. It's the grand finals. Special appearance with Valero the Cat hanging out in the corner doing a little clean. But all we're doing here is cleaning house, guys. This is the placement game. Everybody needs first place through 8th place. Everybody's winning money here, but depending on your placement, you win more. So we're jumping in with It's Bolts. It's Bolt. It's actually, and it's Lilac Nebula. Carousel's actually going to be super hype, guys. So let's throw right into it and see how much of it we can catch. Caught the whole thing, nailed it. What do you like on a Lilac Nebula? What do you go for here?
I always go for either the Irelia to build that
Yep.
cybernetic, to guarantee that cybernetic, and or that Gen, to be honest, to guarantee my snipers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
So
feel like
Ash Gen carry or
Yep.
Irelia carry for sure.
I think Jin, depending on which item, but depending on their items, I think Jin and Irelia are definitely two huge ones. I think Jinx is a decent one to grab as well, but I don't think it's too crazy. It's so easy to get a Jinx later on.
I just don't go Jinx too because she's Blaster, so that probably
Yeah,
is one of the
but
reasons I'm
Kale, I think,
Ooh, okay. Yep.
is nutso potato. So I'd say those three.
Okay. Yeah, another one that I haven't really dabbled with too much because running Blade Masters is really almost like a cybernetic thing that I kind of do. So, and I don't have that much experience on cybernetics either. So, I mean, I just don't know. I'm not the best. I
Dude,
can't really
everyone.
get to 6 cybernetic. I die before I get to 6. So that's my biggest problem with cybernetic. So.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, the transition phase of the game is definitely an interesting one. You want to be able to, like, you don't like, if you're going 6 cybernetic, like, you usually only have 3 cybernetics in until you're like level 8.
Yeah, and I'll die before. That's it. So yeah, that is the thing. It's a high risk, high reward factor when running that comp for sure.
Yeah. So he gets the Jin here. Now, how do you set up this Jin, right? Like, you obviously want Caitlyn. I'd say early brawlers wouldn't be bad. Or early vanguards, obviously. You could just pick up every Darkstar unit you see.
Realistically, you can go one of two ways. I mean, I personally would. I mean, I would either go, see, it's probably not the best, but I mean, either Vanguard or Protector for your front line and just start building. And I always like building protectors because I just love building protectors to begin with. I mean, running 4 protectors with snipers in the back line, I feel like I've done pretty successful. I've been pretty successful in the past with
It's really easy to hit 4 Celestial with that build as well, so you don't need to build like Bloodthirst or anything. You can just build strict damage because you already have Xin and Rakan, and then Ashe and Lulu as your final Celestial late game. So you end up running 4 Protector, 2 Sniper, 4 Celestial, 2 Mystic, which is like mad tanky. And of course, and 3 Darkstar, obviously, right? Because you run Karma. You run Karma Lulu as your two mystics, which also gives you 3 Darkstar and 4 Celestial. So
yeah, Jarvan Jin, yeah.
So there's that direction for sure. I get the like Caitlyn Malphite Blitz. So I got the 2 Brawler, 2 Chrono, 2 Sniper.
Okay, I mean,
and I feel like Chrono early game with snipers is insane. I feel like it's nasty. I feel like the early fights are so slow that you get a Jin that's getting 50% attack speed every X amount of seconds, and then you have 2 brawlers and a Blitzcrank that are just buying time and sitting there taking damage. Like, literally, Malphite is unkillable. It's like Leona. Like Leona and Malphite, right? Like, they just take so much damage and they don't do anything but sit there and get pummeled. I think that's something that's kind of interesting.
yeah, no, for sure. That's I really wish the game had like something like a Sunfire Cape, so that you can throw it on.
Yeah,
those
just
tanky
damage
guys.
around you.
Yeah, dude. Like Warmog, Sunfire Cape type of action.
We never had any an item like that in TFT before.
I could have sworn, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like in set 1,
Okay.
the red buff used to work as a Sunfire Cape and on hit.
Oh, really?
Don't quote me on it, but that's what I think. But I could be totally wrong.
I don't know, dude. I'm not buying that one, but we'll put it on the maybe could happen, probably not list.
Yeah, no, that's the list I would have put it on too.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Good.
Perfect. We're on the same page.
It's the Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn's a big deal, obviously, because you want that second sniper buff. But I do feel like if you're gonna put the Blitzcrank in, you need that. That chrono is like everything. Set 1 red buff. Where's basic attacks burn the target on hit, dealing 20% of the maximum health, true damage over 10-second duration, and reducing him by 8% for the duration. A champion can nope.
So yeah.
Definitely was not the case.
Okay, so I thought that's what my red buff was doing, but it wasn't. I was just bad at set 1 too. Right here.
Oh, so you were bad at set 1
and 2
and 2, not 3 though.
and 3.
Oh, and 3.
No, 3. I think I'm kind of decent. You know, like I'm getting to gold, so you know I'm an okay player. So I mean, I'm an okay player. I guess that's it.
It's completely fair. Being an okay player, we take what we get. We do what we can.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. We're in there. This is not a Nebula carousel, so its Bolt actually went with a glove. I wonder why. What's he building? What is he building?
Slam Deathblade, and I hope to get a chain vest again.
We also got to tune into Pinoy and Dirty Water because they've been sitting up there at 100% HP, still on fire. Here.
Oh, I'm watching them on my other.
Yeah, see what are they running right now? What are they sitting pretty on?
Fenoy has blasters. He's doing like a blaster brawler space pirate kind of opening with Rebel. Aaron looks like he's attempting to go infiltrator.
Mech.
Sure. Makes a lot of sense. Dirty Water is also running brawlers currently, but he's also going for infiltrator mech.
So something might have happened with Darkstar. People kind of like figured out that it just wasn't that. There's things that are just better than it because last week there was everyone was battling each other for those Darkstar units, and it seems to be not the case this week. So
Darkstar units are good and all, but it's really just Jin
and Shaco.
Yeah, Shaco's fine. I don't think Shaco's nuts in comparison to Jin though. Like, I don't know.
Jin's better. Yes, Jin's better. It's a ranged unit. It doesn't have to,
Well, the thing is, it fits into everything. That's the thing, right? It's like the Jin comp is like it's a 2 unit comp, and the 2 units buff each other, and their other buffs are just complementary buffs that don't actually matter. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like every game I run Ash Jin, I do well.
Same. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So
I love running Ash Jin Protector. That's like one of my favorite builds. If I can 3-star all of the protectors and then just hit like a 2-star Jin and a 2-star Ash and maybe eventually 3-star them and just like that's one of my favorite comps around.
This Jin got completely bopped. This arrow's not going to do anything. Oh, we actually got a kill. Let's go. Take a little less damage there. All right, I'm thinking after the next carousel, we'll start jumping around to some other feeds. Again, it's pretty early in the game, so there's not too much to necessarily gander at. We need to give everybody a little bit of time. Usually after the next carousel is when you start seeing people hit level 5, level 6, level 7, and have that 50 gold still. So I expect that. And also, once you hit level 7, most people have builds kind of put together, with the exception of like 1 or 2 units that they're either still looking for. But
this has all 3 snipers in here.
Don't see that one too often.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely did not prioritize chrono as much as I was putting emphasis on it, but that's just personally, I feel like it holds a lot of weight and can carry you a lot really, really early game through those, good way to win streak through the first couple rounds, but it seems like he was more just going for the loss streak across the board anyway. It's true. I mean, 5 loss streak, right? Like, hey, dude,
It's
like
just funny how it came out. That's all. It's just
it's whatever floats your boat, dog. Like, I'm just kidding.
no,
You want to lose every round? Go ahead.
There you go, Luke. That's what you meant. Tell him how you feel.
All right. I understand what's going on. I understand. But we're chilling at 3-1. His bench looks a little cluttery. He's picking up a lot of the rebel units. I'm not too sure why. He might just be. Nope, I don't know. I have no idea why he would buy those. I guess. I don't know what he's looking for. Is he looking for Mordekaiser maybe? So he's buying out the 2-star units to get Mordekaiser? Thoughts?
If he wants Mordekaiser for no, that makes sense because he has a cybernetic.
Darkstar Vanguard.
Yeah. He has for sure. That makes perfect sense. He'd much rather have a Mord than that Leona, right? I mean,
Or the Poppy, yeah, both.
Or the Poppy, yeah.
Both either. Get him out of here. I think he's trying to go Darkstar. Is the vibe that I'm getting off of what he's doing. Everybody else is trying to go. Maybe he thinks Darkstar has the best chance to beat Mech Infiltrator.
Like,
oh, there it is. Hey, he got it. We were right. Pushes to 6. Puts in Darkstar. Sells everything. Stays above that 50 mark. Okay, so if he's trying to go Darkstar,
he wants the jet.
And this is what we're working with. We got some work to do.
Yeah, I mean, it makes total sense. I mean, his first unit was a Jin with a sword. So I mean, he's trying to go Darkstar and make good use of getting that free first Jin with a sword on it.
Yo, I'm with it, man. I get you. I'm just saying, like, he seems too weak, and he doesn't have like the.
Yeah, whether it's gonna work out for him.
Oh, wait, he's gonna win. He's gonna win, I think.
He just hit that guy for over 1800. So
wasn't close. GG.
Better luck in the next one.
Yeah, better luck next time. Fool. Fool. Back to Fortnite.
Oh goodness.
My favorite Duel Links streamer. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh guy, right? So my favorite Duel Links streamer, he always says that whenever he beats somebody, he just goes, "Fool, back to Fortnite."
Oh God.
That's where the noobs go. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. See, I played Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links for a while, and I only got into I got to a part of Yu-Gi-Oh where I felt old, and I didn't get that far actually in the series.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah. See, no, I don't mess with. Play the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck.
Yeah, it was just.
I'm OG. I'm an OG Yu-Gi-Oh gamer. No, not what we're here to talk about, guys.
Oh yeah, you're right. We'll go back.
But yes, Blue Eyes White Dragon is flames. If you guys don't like it, we're not friends, and you can't watch the stream, so get off. But we're back in it here with its Bolt. And he's. I wouldn't say it's not going terribly, but he's just taking a lot of damage for the early game here. But he's pretty close to coming online, so I'm excited to see kind of what ends up happening. We are in the carousel that we were talking about, where everyone's going to start hitting level 7 around here. Still 2 level 5s, Dirty Water and Tuxedo Dog. They must be running.
They have to be hyper rolling for something.
They must be hyper rolling. They're probably both going either Protector or Mech Infiltrator, as those are definitely the 2 reroll comps that come to mind. And Rebel, right?
Which didn't do too well last game with so using it, but that's not.
But
yeah. That's here nor there. Let's see what we got going on. So, Fuzzy 6.
All right.
This is a pretty even game. I mean, people are kind of close on their health right now. I guess we'll see how it kind of scales here after these next couple of games. That's when people really start to get chunked on health.
Phenoy's up at the top. Why don't we jump over to Phenoy's POV, if you will, as he's been playing on fire all day. So I say we just swing over to his feed. He's running Blaster Space Pirate right now with some brawlers on the bench. So
I can tell the lobby's pretty close right now.
We'll have to take a gander.
I feel like
and kind of see how he's doing.
I honestly think they are. But luckily, I've won a couple of these.
I feel like he's like
games.
playing on mobile almost. It
This
looks
isn't
like it.
a so close.
Luke, you already know. You already know what you have to do.
I know, dude. I gotta get on. I gotta
With,
get on mobile.
Now's
you
the
know,
time
once
to
I'm
play
in
in your own.
We're the chosen ones, dude. Don't worry.
worry.
Okay, so Phenoy's here, up
No,
at
I'm not in
third
a really
place,
bad
78
position.
HP.
I'm actually really upset I have to end up forcing this.
And this is kind of what we talked about a little bit earlier, right? Where it's like, you get those early space pirates.
The reason why
Then you basically just run blaster because he obviously took the early jinx, right? So he just went space pirate, got 4 blaster instead of the brawlers in this scenario because he did have that early jinx. And now he's just rolling around in a ton of gold. I'd like to see him obviously push 7 a little bit quicker because he does need to hit level 8 to actually go online with all of the blasters.
Everyone in the lobby, I'm pretty sure, is forcing units they were given.
However,
and I guess
he doesn't really have any of them.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like blasters only really get strong until you 2-star your jinx,
It's not a top tier
or you get an map.
even if I
That just ulties everybody. Like,
yeah, but you have some power spikes, right? Because like Cho'Gath is definitely a power spike.
oh, for sure.
That guy's nutso.
Yes, 2-star the Cho, throw Morellos on him. Yeah, that's a big deal. That's
So he
like
actually
your front line, but
he 2-starred the Malphite here, which is actually kind of a big deal because now he actually has. I saw him pass a Blitzcrank earlier though, which was really confusing.
The thing is, dude, I also need to get this to be
Like, don't you think Blitzcrank would just be perfect in here? That you already have the Ezreal. Like just instead of the Malphite, right? Like it's not like you're running Rebel anyway, so you just take the Chrono buff and you get the Blitzcrank, and you get Chrono.
yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
But he passed one up earlier, so I'm kind of interested, I guess, to see.
This guy's forcing Brawler.
Ooh, looks like our boy did end up hitting all 6 Dark Stars. So its Bolt is coming online over there. Oh no, it's not even its Bolt. Its Bolt does not have 6 Dark Star.
I'm actually not that bad in
Does
the
he?
spot, but I'm also not in a good spot.
Yes, he does. All right, I was counting. He actually got a Dark Star item, which is why. Dirty Waters is running Brawler Blaster also. And Aaron TV is fully online with Infiltrator Mech Pilot.
Fully online, Infiltrator Mech Pilot. You heard it.
You heard it here first, folks. You can see him. He has the Death Coil. He has the Bramble Vest. He has the Titan's Resolve all on this super unit. And he's going to clean up here.
And that's going to be it.
Yep, it's going to be it. Aaron TV is going to go ahead and take first place in the terms.
We called it too soon.
Too soon. Go ahead and slow it down, back it up. Everything is fine.
At least back in the Rebel days, I mean, everyone was Rebel, so like we never knew which Rebel was gonna win.
It could be either one.
Like now it's just you hit this.
What places do you need for prize pool? Prize pool is all 8 players make money off the prize pool here. So obviously 8th place, they'll basically make their money back with a couple bucks to buy some candy bars. But first place, taking home $100. So
he just needs one more unit, and he's looking like he's in a good spot.
Could multiply your money by 10.
What was the buy-in price?
Not bad.
Jenny,
I know, right?
Not bad for some games of tactics.
So if you want to play next week,
some games of tactics. This Jinx might be able to carry this. Yes, is able to carry it. Dirty Water going to be taking some damage there. Dirty Water is the other Brawler Blaster player, so they're definitely competing against each other. Dirty Water's with the 2 Blaster, 4 Brawler start, while Phenoy obviously with the 4 Blaster, 2 Brawler start. So he pushes to 8 next turn. Doesn't really have anything great to put in though, which is a little unfortunate.
Just needs to start that Jinx, man.
Yeah, if he could 2-star the Jinx,
that will make him relevant.
Yeah,
I feel like he's gonna fall off very soon right now with this build.
Name wrong.
Like, after Carousel, I think he's got like 1 or 2 more rounds, and he's gonna.
Austin says in the EA Sports chat, "That's profit. Why stake when you can do this?" Telling me, bro.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I'm in second place, but the thing is, everyone's comps are gonna get a lot
Oh, it's
stronger.
PEHNOI.
Reaching that late game stage where people's comps are gonna get really strong. Wait, I think we got in first place. We take those.
And that's another W. So I'm actually interested to see. He's actually doing really well. So this is what I was talking about, right? With the Brawler Blasters, like they're just good units. You're making a bunch of money on Space Pirates. Like you're beating all these guys who aren't fully online yet.
Wait a sec.
Yeah, but once he falls off, as long as there's people that just like that aren't online, as long as they have like 50 health or more, like they're just gonna delete you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
think I
You
true.
had
saw something
70, you know what I mean?
yesterday.
Like, cool, you have 20 more health, but
Alright,
like
I'm
now
gonna
you're
take
like
this.
everyone else is stronger for the rest of the game. Like,
I
good
wanna
luck.
bait this guy. Oh, look at me! I want this Lucian. I want the. All right, we take the Lucian. We take the Lucian.
Wow, no one wanted the construct, dude. Yeah. Brawler Blasters falling off. We're going for top 4. All right, yeah, that's pretty fair. Brawler Blaster definitely is not going to get top 2. They could, if he gets lucky based on like fighting against ghosts and hitting specific targets. Like I could see him very easily taking a 3rd, but I doubt he'll get higher than 3rd place. I would be absolutely mind blown amazed. Let's actually jump over to Dirty Waters. Is going to be who we're going to be watching next, guys. He's also running Brawler Blaster, and he's in last place though. So we're probably going to watch him proceed to last place with his Brawler Blasters. But he's pretty much fully online, so I'm surprised that Fino is doing so much better than him with such similar builds. But he even has a 2-star Jinx, but he is actually winning the round. So we'll cut over to
They just said you're gonna proceed.
Dirty Water. Oh, we actually cut Dirty Waters, didn't we? I'm sorry, Kathy.
You can do that.
But
You can show
she
them
got it anyway because she's incredible, and we're in Dirty Waters,
Well,
going in
let's see
hot.
what we get. We got one more round.
So he has a
Yeah,
pretty
I think
stacked
Crog is
show with the
good.
Bramble Vest Ionic Spark, which I like.
I mean,
Oh.
My other options, it's either GA or
And we have a pretty stacked show with a Bramble Vest and Ionic Spark here. MF up, got the MF, threw a Shojin Spear on him. Not too bad,
hell,
not
man.
too
You can
bad.
see it? I have a whole graphic for like.
That show definitely looks scary with the
In the
brambles,
Discord, do you not
Ionic,
look at-
Yeah.
Bloodthirster sitting on his
What's wrong,
bench. Who do you throw that on? I mean,
you done?
oh, why is it not on the?
So he's
Jinx, right?
just yeah, it's definitely not a bad on him for Jinx.
But I guess hold it because he's about to get new
yeah,
items right now.
you got
so,
it.
for
He's just
sure.
he's just waiting it out. He's like, whatever, I might lose this round. I'm not too worried about it. So many players are playing Jinx this game. It's actually there's 3 Brawler Blaster players. What?
Interesting. I don't get it, man. This has been a really weird tournament. People have been
Dude, the
using
meta is weird.
Yeah, I don't even.
The meta is freaking anarchy, bro. What changed is they nerfed all the 5-cross units, so everyone who'd been playing for the first 2 weeks didn't actually know how to play. Because everyone had just been playing. Everyone just basically been trying to survive to get Gangplank first.
Scrub casuals on it.
What's going on at Dirty Water stream? It's so funny. How 3 Brawler Blasters go next? I don't know how 3 people play Brawler Blaster. That's crazy, dude.
I knew it.
All right, so he got a tier.
So
that's a Sojins. You can do Sojin.
Bloodthirster Jinx.
Throw it on maybe on his.
Ezelution, or maybe just a second one on.
Cho'Gath.
Nope, he's going Bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster. Okay. Decided to go Bloodthirster on the Jinx like his original. Throw the tier on Misfortune, I think, just for the.
Yeah, no, I agree with that for sure. I was actually thinking double tier or double Shojin. That's kind of what I was
Double
thinking.
Soldier's on Misfortune. Yeah, I mean that's also an option. I mean, or Cho'Gath maybe giving him one so he ulti. If 2 Cho ultis go off, I mean he's pretty tanky with that Brambles too. So I mean, level sitting pretty on level 2 as well. So.
Yikes, dude. Yikes. So one of the builds I think is it might arguably be the best build in the game right now is Vanguard Mystic Sniper.
Vanguard. Ooh.
So you basically build 4 Vanguards, obviously. Then the 2 snipers in the back, and 2 mystics. So that's 8 right there. And if you can get the Lulu in there, then you also get a 2-piece of Celestial. So it's pretty decent.
No, that sounds super strong. That's kind of like a take on the Protector build that I kind of run. Well, Protector Sniper, which is just you just swap out the Protectors for Vanguards essentially.
Yep.
Just as strong, probably stronger, but super cool nonetheless.
So he's up against Fuzzy Sickness, who is currently in first place and has been dominating. Which is surprising because, again, look at the build. Not online at all. Yeah, got completely smoked, which makes sense.
Maybe you put her where Jinx is.
Dirty Waters is broke. We might be catching this 8th place here.
Oh, you bought
There's
us
too many
there.
Brawler Blaster players. He can't even 2-star his Malphite. He can't Vi. Can't 2-star his MF. Can't 2-star his Blitzcrank.
Yeah, it's rough.
Just selling roll. He's the win con at this point.
Is that Scrub Casual? What's Scrub Casual running? First place.
I don't know what Scrub Casual's running. I don't
We
know
haven't
if we
seen much of him,
there's-
and he's been popping off
me
for
see.
a while.
Let me open up their stream.
Oh,
Scrub Casual is currently running
Oh, he got pulled.
Brawler Blaster.
Wow, another one. Unreal.
And he actually just fought against Fuzzy Sickness and got shattered because Fuzzy Sickness 2-starred the Irelia right after he fought Dirty Waters. But Dirty Waters has
went down.
lost.
Unreal.
Rest in peace. 8th place. Still congratulations on 8th place for the tournament. Still huge, but GG's. Let's ride it out with Phenoy next. Let's go back to Phenoy.
Yeah, I should.
Actually, let's do Scrub Casual. Yeah, he's in second place now, but let's do Scrub Casual. We haven't watched his stream yet today. And he's actually a gold player, so he's in here. Dude, I'm telling you guys, this guy was in chat popping off. This guy was saying he was gonna win all the confidence. This guy he's all about it. I'm ready to rock and I'm ready to roll with our boy Scrub Casual here. He's got some great music too, so we're gonna be bumping and vibing together, guys. IDK have ever seen this many Brawler Blaster comps, yeah, I don't know. I've never seen more than 1 or 2 people go Brawler Blaster ever in one lobby. And this guy's straight. This lists to a 4 lobby, four Brawler Blaster lobby.
Makes no sense. It's actually insane.
But it's actually crazy because like it should give the other like reroll comps like Mech Pilot Infiltrator like a way better odds. Like, oh my god,
There it is.
dude, hold on, dude. Aaron TV 3-starred his Rumble and his Annie already.
Yeah.
And
We
he's
were just
two
talking about
two away from 3-starring Kaisa. Oh my god, and he's actually fighting Tuxedo Dog, who's the other person who's running. So if he kills him, he's gonna be able to 3-star everything. And he killed him. He killed him super hard. I can see it in the other screen, but it looks like Scrub Casual is going to be going down here as well to the Jin. Brawler Blaster's falling off, so everybody's getting weak. Meanwhile, all the real comps are coming online, putting in work. Tuxedo Dog falls to Aaron TV's superior Mech Pilot build. And Dirty Waters and Tuxedo Dog both taking 7th and 8th place. So congratulations, guys, again. Thanks for playing. Appreciate you guys. If you want to sign up for our 7 p.m. bracket, 30 minutes left to sign up. So do it up. Double Cho. He actually doesn't have any Chos. That's huge. Now he can actually run 4 Brawler.
You can keep the Echo? Oh, wait, yeah, of course he keeps the Echo.
That must be what he's putting in for his last unit. But no, yeah, maybe.
Oh, this is gonna be the big play.
All right, Fenoy, trying to stay alive, stacked this MF all the way to the very tippity top. Was enough. Scrub Casual taking a lot of damage here, put himself to 1 shot. He did make it to the final stage though. And its Bolt did not, however. Its Bolt going to be taking 6th place. Oof.
Very unfortunate.
The Dark Stars just, it wasn't enough. It wasn't
You
quite
must
enough.
You have to 3-star. You have to 3-star like your Shaco for sure, and then like Jin, like cracked out of his mind, stacked out with items. I don't know.
Oh man, guys. Okay, so
IE coming out. That's actually big because he throws the IE on Jinx, and that's big damage.
we'll take the damage.
That's big damage, dude. He can hit a huge crit. He can pretty much, that makes his Jinx able to just one-shot things. Say hit 9. Throw that IE on Jinx. 2-star your Echo. Call it a day.
Call it a day.
Call it a day. That's it. That's the W.
Bimbo rap, dude. That's it. Aaron TV is running. He's got a lot of stuff going on over there. This next round is gonna be crazy. If Phenoi and Scrub Casual can hang on with their brawler blasters, it's really what it's gonna come down to here. They're both fully online. Can they survive? Fuzzy Sickness.
Against first place. Here it goes.
It wasn't even close. Actually, it's so close. Oh, it's not close. Scrub Casual coming out on top. Fuzzy Sickness taking a hit there. Fuzzy Sickness will probably survive another hit, though. He could get one shot from 22, but Aaron TV's also at 22. This is actually a mad close game. Phenoi does fall, taking 5th place, and we now have our top 4 for the final game.
2-star Kale from Fuzzy Sickness. That might be the power spike. Oh,
Fuzzy
3-star!
Sickness!
Oh, we did it!
Fuzzy Sickness 3-starred the Irelia.
Dude, are you kidding me? He did the KO and the Irelia.
Oh my gosh, dude.
It's
Okay.
over. Sickness.
Okay, I don't know if
Bro.
Scrub Casual can beat anybody.
Yeah, Fuzzy Sickness is down with the sickness because God. They just
Okay, Fuzzy
start
Sickness,
everything.
or no, Scrub Casual versus Aaron TV here. We got the Mech Pilot player versus our Brawler Blaster player. It looks like, I think Brawler Blaster's winning. Here we go. They fell right on the Jinx, though. That was super unfortunate placement. The Fizz comes up. I think this Echo can carry this. Okay, 2-star Echo versus a 3-star Annie. 3-star Annie takes it and kills Scrub Casual. Scrub Casual goes down and takes 4th place.
Dang.
Oh my gosh.
Good game.
Let's ride it out with Aaron TV for the rest of the lobby. He is our Mech Pilot player. I do believe he will be victorious. I don't know if anybody can beat a 3-star Mech Pilot. But if anybody can, it's probably this 3-star Irelia. I don't know how. And a 3-star Ash. Okay, so it's 3-star Ash versus 3-star Irelia Kale versus 3-star Mech Pilot. This is about as intense, or this is about as like high roll as a lobby can be, dude. Okay, so it's gonna be the Mech Pilot player versus the 3-star Ash. Here we go. 3-star Ash. Ash goes down. Jin's still alive though in the back, and Jin's killing everybody. The Mordekaiser, though. The Mordekaiser's going to stall. Jin's going to kill him all.
No way.
Yeah, way, dude.
No way.
Mordekaiser
Oh
OP.
my God.
Mordekaiser OP. That's it. That's it.
Dude, the 50 stack.
Renegin going to be not dead, though. Only going down to 5
Wait, do I have room
HP.
for that?
Wait.
I don't, right? I don't think I have room for it. It's Echo. It's Echo.
What do you
Damn it.
take here? Red buff, Ginsu's.
Seraph's Jewel
Takes the
Gauntlet.
Yeah, take
Ginsu's.
the Ginsu, the red buff every time.
Yeah.
What else did I make?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
Frozen
want it,
Heart.
there
I
you
put the
go.
Frozen Heart on her.
Unless you potentially
Damn.
can make someone a demolitionist if you're running that build.
Okay. Oh man.
I put the Frozen
It's
Heart.
about to be it right now.
That's not getting.
This is actually the most intense final game we've had, I feel like.
Yeah, which is
Also
good because it's
fun.
our grand finals, guys. So these 3 players right here combined between the 3 of them are fighting for like $200+ So he's one off the 3-star. Oh
I
my
think he
god!
just goes for the Shaco. I think he just sells the Kaisa. Oh,
Oh my god,
did he get it?
dude! The play.
Oh.
Okay, yo, that was the
Oh,
that was the
dude,
most
no,
heads
get
up math.
Zephyred! Fuck.
Oh.
It gets Zephyred right away.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, are you kidding? That was like, oh,
We'll see. We'll see.
oh.
Damn,
It's
it's
so
a third,
close.
dude.
It's not.
Irelia's still alive.
It's
No,
not.
You're right. Everyone's still low though.
Damn,
You
it
see how
could've been a
low
second.
everyone
No,
was?
everyone died.
Won.
The ghost killed the other guy too.
GG's.
Just
He's
fuzzy
No.
sickness. GG's, Aaron TV. GG's, guys. Wow. Okay. Everyone, shut up. Listen to me. That was the sauce. Sorry, my cat was doing some cute stuff over there in the corner, so I was looking at her a little. Awesome game. Fuzzy Sickness, you are nuts. There's some crazy builds going on. Okay, 3-star Rayleigh, 3-star Kale. we found out what was the most powerful build. Okay, it was just clearly that was just absolutely ludicrous, guys. But everybody, thanks for hanging out with us throughout this experience. $100 going over to our boy Fuzzy Sickness in first place. We do have a whole nother tournament set up for you guys. That's going to be starting in about 30 minutes from now. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you guys want to sign up for the tournament, it hasn't started yet, so !sign up. You guys can jump in the next lobby. It's going to be starting at 7 p.m. PST, which is in about 35 minutes from now. But matchino.com/ESA, you can sign up for all of our tournaments, obviously because we're hosting them all the time. And this is just what we're doing in the interim, right, guys? You have to remember that we don't just do online tournaments, because eventually coronavirus is going to slow down and end, and we're going to be opening back up our esports arenas in real life and kicking back off with Series E. And Series E, if you guys haven't heard about it, it's super cool. Head over to our website at esportsarena.com to check that out. And in the interim, we're going to be taking about a 35-minute break. But if you guys want to stick around and hear a little bit more about Series E, we're going to watch a quick video from our CEO here who can tell you guys a little bit more about it. So check out that video and stay tuned for some more TFT action in about 30 minutes. Thanks for watching.
The past 4 years at Esports Arena, we really didn't know what our identity was. We tried our pro tournaments, we tried running content pieces, we tried doing music events, we had our memberships. We realized that the community just always kept coming back for our local tournament, for every Wednesday night, every Friday night, every Thursday night. So then it hit us. Series E is going to revolutionize the esports industry. You as a competitor now have consistency to come and compete. You get to keep coming back and let it count for something. That opportunity to get paid by Esports Arena, to get paid by a major brand that's helping support this league, this foundation, because so many times the dollars stop at the pro level. They stop there. They never trickle down to the guys like us, the guys that had the dreams, that wanted to make it, to become a pro, but never had that opportunity because they lived in somewhere in Alaska or somewhere in Idaho. No offense, Idaho, I like you guys, you're still cool, potatoes. But when you don't have that opportunity, like a guy who's from LA or a girl who's from LA or New York or these major cities that have esports tournaments that go all the time, where can you start? Where do you go? Where do you become a pro? How can you do that? How do you get paid? How do you get noticed? How do you get recognized? It doesn't exist. There's not a clear path there. It's a randomized system. You gotta be good. Don't get me wrong. You've gotta be good and you gotta compete, you gotta play. But it's hard when you got a full-time job and you got a full-time student, you got bills to pay. You can't commit yourself 100% to esports. Esports Arena wants to change that. We are gonna change that. You're gonna get $1,000 a month in pay from Esports Arena. We're gonna travel you across the country to compete against other people just like you. That's the feeling that I'm looking at that 8-year-old and I'm thinking, man, this person could become a professional gamer, but how? Now they're going to start their path at Esports Arena and they're going to compete to become that next pro, to become that next influencer, to become that next superstar. They're going to start at Esports Arena. That's what Series E is all about. Opportunity for everyone to be your first step in esports.